a cool conclusion to one little trilogy I've been doing, so here's a little sneak peek.
Duh, well, that's great. So the one thing you're good at is gonna hand Cybertron over to the Decepticons.
Don't get your circuits in a bunch. The space bridge is useless without a receiving code. And for that Megatron, we'd need to have somebody already on Cybertron.
Don't you remember anything? The transmission I picked up? Wasp? The Decepticon spy I caught back in boot camp?
You mean the spy we caught in boot camp, don't you, Bumblebee?
How do you know my name?
Surely you recognize your old pal, Long Arm.
So, Wasp wasn't a double agent? Which means...
You sent an innocent bot to the stockade.
Coming up next is Target exclusive Shockwave Voyager class versus Activator class Bumblebee. Oh yes. All coincide for what I've been doing lately. Coming up next. In case you missed the last couple of videos I've done, click on the annotations or click on the bottom of the screen, because this review I'm doing right now is going to match up with these reviews, so please check it out before you check this video out. Okay, we start Shockwave in his take mode first, and tell you the truth, transferring from robot to his alternate robot self to a lot of things is not that easy and kind of a little bit complicated and learning process, but yet it's well rewarded. And I kind of like this version better because, again, granted, this figure is pretty, not as easy to transform into tank mode as you can see. There's a lot of tricky elements that gonna make you kind of like feel disappointed about it, and it'll take some great timing and practice and learning off YouTube all of a sudden, and it will be worth paying for. You see him in his tank mode here, and to tell you the truth, I kind of felt like too much kibble. I wish it was way more better than what it looked like. But when I see him in his crane mode and crane mode when he's long arm, still I kind of feel like, yeah, despite some of the little improvements, it kind of looks a little bit better, but I could have done way better than this. I mean, both alternate modes are limited to their, various versions of Shockwave, and still it kind of felt like you could have done better than this. I've seen better alternate modes than this, but yet some can be useful, some can be better, but I'm not the one to complain much. But either way, I feel like this here could have been not just better, but great. But in his first robot mode, okay, we see him in his first robot mode, and that's his disguise mode known as Long Arm. Now, he had a gray version. Okay, now you see that version. Now in the purple version, you can tell he got a little bit different of his eye color, which is a yellow, more like a yellow, like eyes. It was kind of like, wow. Yellow eyes, I thought it'd be more different, but this is a Target exclusive. Instead of the old silver Autobot symbol, you got the classic G1 color version, which is pretty dope. I kind of like it. Then you got other versions that kind of a little bit more subsequent and feels good, but yet this version has very little articulation, and plus this has some loose parts. I mean, loose parts. Still, I'll show you the more articulation when we get into his Decepticon mode. Okay, now in his Decepticon mode, I kind of like it a little bit better, but it has my greatest nitpick of them all. his feet. I mean, his left foot keeps coming off. I mean, I try to retach it every single time. And I mean, really? I'm like, what the so-and-so? And I'm like, come on, can you do a little better than that? But I'm not going to argue. Still, I like his robot mode, but yet he has a lot of loose parts. I mean, his legs are wobbly and weak. Plus, he could have been better on his arms as well, so he can lift stuff. And this here I got him in a good pose with his fusion cannon, get ready to blast somebody. But yet, it has a lot of, loose stuff. But yet, it's workable. Now, his articulation, he got legs that go in and out like this, and back and forth. His arms got full circular rotation in and out, and his head is on a swivel going, and you got all the working flavors. Now, granted, Shockwave is workable for any aspect of Transformer, but this here version, I mean, I've seen better Shockwave figures than this, but yet I kind of like it because it's workable, but yet it's part of the animated series. But still, it kind of felt like, can you do better than this? But yet, like I said, he's workable and very durable. But the only nitpick is they could have done better on this figure right here. So I kind of recommend him mildly, but yet, if you're an anime fan, pick this version up. Okay, you think I forgot about Bumblebee? Yes, since he's an activator, you don't have to do nothing much, but you see his right here? Oh yeah, easy peasy and greasy. Yes, you can transform him like lickety split, no worries whatsoever. And I mean, yeah, why you had to say nothing, y'all? But yet, I kind of like this here little version of Bumblebee here. Fit him in the cast, but yet he's workable and usable. I mean, real easy and dope. Now, granted, Bumblebee got a lot more articulation and durability, but I recommend him because he fit in the cast the way he is because of his size. Unlike his deluxe version, he is the fit of your cast. Plus, I love how he poses within the characters. Despite having no accessories with him, still he fit well with Shockwave here. So, do I recommend Bumblebee? A lot more than Shockwave, but yet Shockwave is, workable. So again, if you see this pack, I'd rather grab it while it's still out, while you see it in local online stores. But still, I recommend it because it brought the G1 color out, and plus the perfect size Bumblebee. So there you go, Bumblebee, Shockwave. Does Bumblebee get his revenge with Bulkhead to take down Shockwave? Oh yes, they did.